Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth, which, you know, they have officially called off their engagement. You can clap for that, or I'll be the only one. Not because I don't love love. I love love and I root for love, but you know, they've been dating since 2010 and she is only 20 years old. A 20-year-old has no need, a girl these days, to be engaged. That was back when we weren't allowed to vote and when we had to have babies by 15. You know, that's when our parents traded us in for 4 goats and a mule. You know, now a girl at 20 getting married to me is just plain foolish, or even being engaged. And the boy is only 23, him too. Why do young kids have to be that in love? Why are you that in love? Anyway, apparently it's over and he's also moved on. According to Radar Online, he's moved on. First of all, he was mortified by Miley's racy VMA performance. He's the first one that I thought about when they danced. A lot of you all thought about Robin Thicke's wife. I thought about Liam. You know, what's he gonna do? What kind of man would stay with a woman like this? Well, I sounded like my mother there for a moment. Well, according to E! News, everybody, Miley was the one who ended the relationship. Apparently, she thought that Liam was being less than faithful. Well, we call it cheating, but she called it less than faithful. And you know what? Maybe there's truth to that because Miley, you've been grinding up on a whole lot of guys in recent months. And so maybe it would just be assumed by Liam that two can play at that game. Anyway, I'm just glad that you are both happy and you're broken up. No need to be in love that deeply. And Liam has moved on. He was spotted this past weekend getting cozy with a Mexican singer-actress named Eliza Gonzalez. Equally as pretty as Miley, but with a classy edge. Let me show you the other picture, because she gets naked too, see? There's naked, but it's not quite as naked. I wonder if that's one big necklace with a gigantic clasp in the back or whether she stood in her mirror forever layering, layering, layering. I had brought some pearls when we went away this summer, and they were all in the same bag. And I actually sent a picture on my Facebook, Twitter of my father sitting at the kitchen table trying to undo the knots. You ever not? I mean, that look, when a woman was up there, looked like, yeah, a knotty mess if she just let it go. Anyway, being a girl. Then Miley unfollowed Liam on Twitter, which to the kids, that's everything. When you unfollow somebody, it's really over. So it's over. All right. Let's move on to Britney Spears, because I love this story. She's heading to Vegas. Everybody's heard about it already when you woke up this morning? I might have made the bumps that attach my wigs too big today. There, it's like that. Okay, there, Anyway, Britney is going to Vegas. We've been teasing that since last spring, but it's official tishel. She's going to make a lot of money. She's going to be at the Planet Hollywood beginning in December for 2 years. And she's not going to be living there. Late breaking news right before I came out here, because we all thought she was going to be living there, but she's going to be commuting back and forth between Vegas and LA. Which people on the West Coast, you always make Vegas seem like it's right around the corner from LA. I'll put it in perspective for us here in New York. It's the equivalent of taking a trip to Boston, which is 45 minutes on the plane, but 5 hours to drive. It's not exactly like you work in New York and you live in Boston. But that's what Britney's gonna be doing. She's gonna be singing at the Hard Rock, and at the Hard Rock, is that? Planet Hollywood, and then she'll also be making, she'll be going back home to LA because she doesn't want to uproot her kids who are now, you know, in school, and you know how it is when you have kids. But according to TMZ, Britney will be making $310,000 per show. Relax, everybody. No. Relax, everybody. That sounds big until you pull out your adding machine, which I did. All right, she's gonna be doing 48 shows a year at $310,000, which means she'll be making almost $15 million a year. But that is a lot of commuting and mileage on the car, number one. Number two, she's gotta do all those shows when all she had to do was be a good judge on X Factor and sit her tone tushy in that chair. No, listen to me. If she sat down in that chair and she judged really well, she was already making $15 million a year on X Factor, and that's the easier, cushier job. I'm not dancing and slaving for you and all that stuff on the stage in Vegas. I'm out of breath just talking about it. And besides, I also pulled out what Celine Dion was making reportedly when she was in Vegas. And she was making $33 million a year with no mileage on her car because she lived in the hotel. That's all I'm saying. But good luck, Britney. You be happy.